Hey Fearsome Fire from YouTube, what is a Dram strat? Dram strats are specific movement techniques within the Odyssey speedrunning community, which have a pretty decent history around them starting within a couple months of the game's release. When Sand Kingdom was being routed in Odyssey, there were lots of different ideas on ways to get through the kingdoms as fast as possible. One of the moons that was and still is used in the Sand Kingdom route is a moon called Alcove in the Ruins. This moon requires you to dive forward into the alcove and grab a moon, followed by then having to dive backwards outside of the alcove and do the best you can to get on top of an ice spike to get up to the crate moon above. Grabbing this moon was a bit slow, and a big issue that runners faced was finding a consistent and easy way to get out of this alcove. But after you grab the moon, it's really awkward when dealing with the ice spike, and it's easy to fall off and lose a lot of time. For a decent amount of time, runners had to do the sketchiness of this moon, and there wasn't much that could really be done about it. That was until a player who goes by the name of Dram 55 had an idea to get this moon a different and more impressive way. His idea was to throw his cap and hold it near a bullet bill while you go to grab the moon. After you grab the moon, you can home in on the bullet bill and transform into it to teleport up and quickly break the crate for the next moon. This not only allows you to skip the weird surface of the ice spike, but it's also around 5 seconds faster. When Dram first did this technique and showed it off to the players, it was quickly coined the Dram strat. So the singular Dram strat is basically just this technique to grab the alcove moon and teleport up with the bullet bill. As it turns out, it is not the only Dram strat that exists. Shortly after the Dram strat was discovered, a streamer named Shedden, who was the world record holder at the time, was in a stream testing stuff out, and jokingly called one of his discoveries a Dram strat after Dram had already talked about how he did not like stuff being named after him. It was at this point that the meme grew and became the biggest inside joke inside the Odyssey speedrunning community. Before long, many people started calling nearly everything Dram strat, especially ones that require you to hold your cap while grabbing a moon. Here's an example of quote-unquote Metro Dram. Throw me by the wire and get the moon, Mario. Okay, Cappy. I got a moon. Unbowser Dram. I am homing Cappy on a wire and getting a moon. You got a moon. Only a handful of people actually call these two Dram strats, as they're more or less just memes because they have the same ideology of the original Dram strat. Another influential Dram strat is a recent strat in Snow Kingdom, where you do a very precise Cappy roll jump to make your way from the Odyssey to the painting platform to grab a moon, which you can usually only get via the painting, which saves about 10 seconds off the previous Snow Kingdom route. This strat is widely referred to as Snow Dram, and like the others stated before, it literally has nothing to do with the player Dram 55 at all. There is one more notable Dram strat, which is known as Double Dram, or Dram Dram. This strat takes place directly after the single Dram strat with the alcove moon, and requires you to home into a bullet bill after grabbing the crate moon to quickly move towards the next moon on top of the pillar, and that's really all there is. Dram strat is basically just a meme that got out of control and ended up actually being the name of many different more difficult strats in Odyssey. Ironically, the only other strat that was found by Dram, which is used in the current 80% run today, is this method of making it from this tree on top the cliff side of the Lost Kingdom, which is not called Dram strat, but is instead called Meme Tree, despite the fact that Dram did play a role in finding this strat. Hopefully this video cleared up lots of confusion for newer players to more easily differentiate different types of Drams. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. 'Cause it's like a fucking meme to call every strat in this game Dram.